Oliver Jarvis will start from pole position at the fourth race of the 2009 DTM season in Zandvoort. The driver of a year-old car was not the only surprise during a qualifying that saw many Audi drivers end up in unfamiliar starting positions. The first session, however, brought the end to the former Formula One star Ralf Schumacher, who was sent out late for the session and was then rammed by his fellow Mercedes-Benz driver Matthias Lauda, who was penalized for his offense. Schumacher will start from P18, Lauda from the last position. We went out a little bit too late for the session. Our timing was not perfect, but there was a lot of traffic in the pit lane while we were looking for an open slot. Q2 was the last session for the top three of last year's Zandvoort race. 2008 winner Matthias Ekström will only start from 9th place. The third of last year, Tom Christensen, will start next to him from P10. And Timo Scheider, who was hit by his fellow Audi driver Catherine Legg in the pit lane, will start from P11.
That
was a silly misunderstanding between Catherine and myself, but generally we lacked performance today. We had problems with the grip and the setup in general, and that is enough to be an also ran in the DTM. It's very frustrating to see all four 2009 Audi in that position, almost a catastrophe. We really had great plans.
Katastrophe würde ich fast sagen, denn wir haben uns hier richtig viel ausgemalt.
The list of the week 2009 Audi continued with Martin Tomczyk. In front of his girlfriend and DTM TV reporter Christina Sucher, he ended up in P8.
Ja, die Top-4-Piloten haben sicherlich nicht die Performance bringen können, wie wir uns erwartet haben.
Top 4 pilots definitely didn't perform the way we had expected them to do. And I'm convinced that we have the possibility to perform according to our potential. But our timing was off, as was the coordination between ourselves. We will look at things and find a good strategy to make the best out of our grid positions for tomorrow. Paul Di Resta managed a better qualifying time than year-old car drivers Green and Bremer and ended up 5th. It is a better starting grid than at the Norris Ring. We won there, so we like our chances. We are in the first row with our rivals further back. But this is only qualifying and everything can happen in a race. I'll never underestimate the Audis. 2-year-old Audi and two 2009 Mercedes-Benz competed in the fourth session, and Oliver Jarvis, who was the fastest driver in the practice session, again left everyone behind him. The first pole position for a year-old car in the DTM.
A great day for myself. We knew we'd be quick here. The car was perfect all the way through. A difficult qualifying session. The weather was changing all the way through it. But to come away with pole position in a year-old car as well, it's a fantastic result.
The winner at the Eurospeedway, Gary Paffett, is next to him in the first row.
For us to be second, front row is fantastic, especially with our sort of championship rivals from Audi back in 8th and 9th position, or 9th and 10th position is really good. So, no, very satisfied, yeah.
In P3, Bruno Spengler, the runner-up at the Norris Ring, continued his recent rising form. Here is the starting grid for the fourth race of the DTM season in Zandvoort. Audi and Mercedes only seem to share the positions, as Jamie Green is the best-placed driver of a year-old Mercedes-Benz in 7th, while Martin Tomczyk in 8th is the best-placed driver in a 2009 Audi. The leader of the overall standings, Timo Scheider, only in 11th, ahead of Winkelhock, Stoddard and Legg. Sunday will tell if the year-old Audis will be able to keep up with the new C-classes in the race as well. It's going to be exciting.